Why does the Democratic Republic of Congo, a land blessed with vast reserves of cobalt, a mineral essential to the burgeoning electric vehicle industry, remain one of the poorest nations in the world? This is a paradox that demands our attention. In the heart of Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo, or DRC, is a country rich in cobalt. This mineral is vital for the batteries that power our smartphones, laptops, and most importantly, electric vehicles. Yet, despite sitting on a treasure trove of such a precious resource, the DRC is a nation in crisis, with millions of its people living in abject poverty. The cobalt story in the DRC is a tale of contrasts. Picture massive industrial mines, many owned by Chinese corporations, extracting cobalt on an enormous scale. While these mines generate significant profits, they often operate with a disregard for safety, resulting in numerous accidents and fatalities. Corruption is rampant, and the communities surrounding these mines bear the brunt of the resulting violence and exploitation. But the story doesn't end there. The true cost of cobalt extraction is borne by small-scale artisanal miners who work on the fringes of these industrial behemoths. These miners, including children, risk life and limb, extracting cobalt by hand in dangerous, often illegal or semi-regulated sites. They contribute a sizable portion of the DRC's cobalt output, and their stories are a grim testament to the human toll of our global green energy revolution. Consider the dangerous and desperate life of an artisanal miner. They often trespass onto industrial mines, evading security teams that show little hesitation in using violence. Mine collapses are common, often burying miners alive. A tragic reality captured in disturbing videos that serve as chilling reminders of the hazards they face daily. Imagine the heartbreak of Mama Nicole, a mother who lost her 13-year-old son Diomba in a mine collapse. The tragedy of losing her firstborn son underlines the devastating human toll that cobalt extraction inflicts on families in the DRC. The absence of safety measures, coupled with industrial mines' proximity to vulnerable communities, paints a grim picture of corporate responsibility. Chinese-owned mining companies, such as Congo Dongfang International Mining, or CDM, are central players in this complex narrative. They control a significant portion of the cobalt mining operations in the DRC. Despite previous pledges to cease the practice, allegations persist that they continue to source cobalt from artisanal miners. This not only raises ethical concerns but also suggests a breach of Congolese law, which prohibits buying cobalt from unregulated sources. The conditions around these mines are deplorable, with scant evidence of the promised benefits for local communities. The paradox of wealth from cobalt and the poverty of those who mine it is stark and troubling. In the rush to green energy and electric vehicles, it is crucial that we remember the human cost of the resources that power this revolution. As consumers, we have a role to play in demanding responsible sourcing and corporate accountability. Our choices can help to ensure that the transition to green energy doesn't come at the expense of the most vulnerable. So the next time you consider an electric vehicle, remember the story of the DRC and consider the human cost of that choice.